This is honestly the fastest running leader in the wastelands. Hi guys, I'm Neodyinamite and welcome to Atomic Society. Now, this game have probably run under your radar if you don't know. Atomic Society is a post-apocalyptic town building game. And yes, the music is creepy. It's one of the most creepiest musics I have ever heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of good soundtracks. And this one is just pure creepy. Ugh. Now, before I'm gonna start this thing, I need to put like some disclaimers. First things first, the game is in early access, which means that a lot of stuff can still change. This is still work in progress. Second thing is that I've heard about this game almost a year ago. The developer was very kind to send me a early access key, so thank you very much for that. So I can actually show you guys this game that gives me great promises of upcoming patches. So basically, without further ado, let's set up ourselves our leader, because in this game the leader is quite an important thing. Actually, if you think about that, if I could compare this game to a different game, I would have a difficulty, because this game combines a lot of different aspects from different titles. You can find something from Frostpunk over here, you can find something from Tropico over here, you can find something from like a typical town management game as well. You're probably like wondering, what, Tropico? What you got here from Tropico? The leader. Basically, the leader is like an almost one-man army. So after quickly setting up your leader, you don't actually have too much things to do over here. You can set up the difficulty, you can set up how he will look. The music is still creepy, my god. And one of the most important things is the belief system. Here you have all of the religions that managed to survive with the apocalypse. And this is apparently supposed to be a very important aspect of the game, where you'll be setting your own laws, just as you do in, for example, Frostpunk. So you have the Orthodox, you have the Pagan, you have Percy, you have Protestant, you have Rastafari, you have Satanists. Oh, how lovely! Can I build a dark cathedral and worship Dio in my life? That'll be lovely. You have Shino, you have Shin, you have spiritualists, you have Taoists, you have unknown, whatever that thing is, shut up phone. You have antagonistic, astral beliefs, you have atheists, atomic cultists. That sounds awesome. Like we could try to actually roleplay maybe the town from Fallout 3 that worshipped like the gigantic atomic bomb that didn't explode. Then you have Baha'i, Buddhists, Catholic, Hindu, Jain, Jehovah's Witness. How the fuck they've managed to survive? Who opened up the door to the Jehovah's? What in the shit? Jewish, Mormon, Muslim, New Age, and back to Orthodox. So you know what? Let's actually stick to the first idea where I want to roleplay. Where was it? What was the atomic cult? Ah, there it is. So now the only thing I need to do is find myself an unexploded atomic bomb, and I will be set. Alright, so without further ado, now you have to pick one of from 9 different maps. Now, they are divided into 3 categories when it comes to biomes. So you have more like desert type area over here, then you have like a typical rainforest over here. Well, rainforest. You have like a normal, let's say, European type scenery, and then you have like the frozen wastes. So, you know what? I think this one actually looks quite nice. You have like a lake over here, you have some hills that you could try to use to defend ourselves from the raiders. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to actually play over here. So, let's try to set up a colony and maybe not die in the first 5 days. Well, this is a nice bunch of people over here. And all of them are about to die. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's like a tutorial like with those cats over here, but I read through this thing entirely. So hopefully I'll be able to somehow manage, okay? I'm not gonna read that thing. Basically, the idea is that you have been a member of one of the underground bunkers, and you have decided one day that you want to go out and you want to rebuild the society. So basically, this is very Falloutish when it comes to it. So first things first is that we need to find a suitable place to set up our like first town, first city. Now, you're probably like wondering how big are the maps. Well, let me put it this way. This is like a typical citizen, right? He looks like a derp, and this is the map. So basically, for him to get from one point to that point over there, I think it takes him like around maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure. It takes him a lot of time to walk to that edge. So yeah, the map is huge. it's really, really big. So I kinda like hope you have strong hardware if you want to build a town built entirely on the map. The music is so bloody creepy. What the hell is this? It's a ruin. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, this is actually quite important because for now I didn't have any like other resources that you can try to get. You can only scavenge the old ruins. So I kinda like wonder what happens if you're gonna run out of ruins to scavenge. Maybe this is like a soft time limit for you to build the city, to build the town and try to survive. I don't know. So I think that this plateau over here will actually be a good point to set up our first camp. So let's try to convert this building. Actually no, wait. We're gonna be a little bit smarter. I'm gonna first salvage whatever I can from it, and then we're gonna try to build a warehouse over there. Now, so after leaving the bunker, we have traveled to a remote area, avoiding the dangerous cities. Most of the survivors have gathered in isolated safe regions like this. Even as you hiked here, a large group of sick and hungry survivors joined you, curious to see if a bunker dweller had anything to offer. They have little faith in your vision of a new town, but they will reluctantly work if you provide jobs and lead by example. The engineers with you are wary. Those people look dangerous, they say. You can tell some of the survivors have grown used to anarchy in the wastelands. It won't be easy turning this group of idle strangers into a community, and some of them look like they already dropped dead from the long hike here. It doesn't matter. No matter how many die, won't let the people in your bunker go prove you right. Society can be rebuilt. The survivors with you say word has already spread across the region. Others will come to see what you have to offer. Your upcoming town will prove civilization is still possible. Or not. Yeah. So, you go like full speed over here and you try to actually like build something. You gotta go fast. You gotta go fast. You're the Sonic and you just gotta go fast. Yeah, exactly like that. So after like quick salvaging the resources from over here, I'm gonna try to convert this thing into a storehouse. So the storehouse is basically the first building that you need to build. Now, the element from Tropico comes over here because you control this guy and basically you're like immortal. I don't think you can get killed. You can build stuff by your own. You can go salvage stuff, and also you're like the fastest running guy apparently in all of the wastelands. So, and as you can see, all of those people, they're now following you. They are gonna follow you to that little settlement over here that soon is gonna turn into a town, hopefully. Question is, how many people are gonna drop dead before they're gonna arrive there? Gentlemen? You gonna die? No, you're not gonna die, you're not gonna die. Okay, I have high hopes that, okay, this person is about to die, how lovely. If you could die outside of the town, that'd be great. Thanks, man, much appreciated. Right, a storehouse is about to get built. And the storehouse is built. Okay, name the town. Okay, so since the dev is like a big fan of Fallout, I believe, I hope. If I remember correctly, he actually told me that he's a big fan of Fallouts. So, I only see one good name for this town. Junktown. Announce. Junktown has been found. There you go. Right. So, this is your storehouse. This is the building that basically is gonna like gather all of the resources that you will find from scavenging missions. And the scavenging goes for like 2 other ruins. So, the first thing that you need to build basically is a thing called the scavenger's hut. Not enough resources. Oh yeah, because you need to use the your leader, to drop the resources they have gathered and then build the scavenge hut. So I'm gonna build this thing. Yes, you can rotate the buildings really. There's not a problem with that. I'm gonna build you here. The first issue I have with the game is that the hitboxes of the buildings are like quite big. I would love to actually put this thing next to the first storehouse, you know? Just saying. Okay, gonna help building with this. And we're gonna try to send the people for first scavenging missions. After that, we need to set up food, water, housing, entertainment, survival, defenses, a lot of things. A lot of things. So basically the goal in this version of the game, you actually have goals, is that you need to have 350 survivors, you need to have the high hope rating of the town above 30%, you need to be fully protected against raiders, you need to, all the needs of the town, so this thing, needs to be above 30%, 50%, and need to adopt at least 6 loaves. We're gonna go to that thing, hopefully, maybe later on as the game will progress. Right, so those are the needs. This is like the overall needs of your citizens. So the water need, the food need, the medical care need, housing need, and entertainment need. And the game only gets complex from here. Seriously guys, I've managed to build one structure, I've managed to salvage the other, and I'm already finishing building the second. What you did? You've dropped dead. Literally. How many people dropped dead? 1. Okay? How about you? You gonna drop that too? No. You're fine. How about you? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, we have one dead corpse over here. Cause of death. The Herrera. So basically, you were walking to my town and you shoot yourself on the way there. They lied for... Who the shit? Same thing! Stop shitting yourself! God damn it. Alright, so set up the workers. Now, like, as I said, this game reminds me like a lot of different other games. So, maybe Deprived, maybe Frostpunk, maybe Tropico. The Fall games, of course. So, it's like a lot of different titles. And I'm not complaining about that. Hell no. I'm very happy that the dev actually took like a bunch of other different games and he decided to combine them into like one. Because that's cool. Okay, so what's the next thing that we kinda need? I think we're gonna go now with food. Okay, for now we can sleep under the sky. That's like another problem. It's not raining or whatever. So, greenhouses. Attempt to cultivate fresh fruit and vegetables on the cover. Safe from harsh elements. The greenhouse does not produce a lot of food, but it's better than starvation. Yeah. I need resources? Oh, I need salvage mercenary. Okay, so send my guy. This ring over here. I said send my guy. There you go. Let me increase the speed. You gotta go fast. You gotta go quick. So you go inside and you start to salvage from resources. You have found a weapon. Nice. Lumber. Anything else actually you're gonna try to salvage? Let's see. Ah, this is the thing we need. Okay. Stop salvaging early. Nah, not needed. We have found clothing. We have found metal. Awesome. All of those things will be needed later on for the town to survive and thrive. Yeah. It's gonna be a long journey. I like how they're just standing there and doing nothing. Oh, we haven't been ordered to do anything. We're just gonna be standing here. Yeah. I mean, recreation's not that bad. Think about it, man. You dipshits. Okay, greenhouse it is. Where I'm gonna actually try to build you. Let's try to build you maybe here. Like close to the warehouse. I think this should be all nice and dandy. So build this thing over here. Also, we kinda need to build like a dew collector. I don't have enough resources. Okay, send my leader again. Send my leader again to the abandoned house, and maybe you're gonna try to find something. Come on, dude. You gotta go fast. You gotta go quick. There you go. Alright. Salvage mercenary, metal. Okay, I need to focus. The good thing about this game is that you can order you guys to focus on searching on specific resources. So that's like super great. You know, that's like very fancy. Bottled water, military ratios, and some metal parts as well. Okay, drop this thing over here. The greenhouse is getting built, which is lovely. And that means I can try to build a dew collector. I want to build it closer to the greenhouse. I want to royal play this thing, okay? So you build this thing over here. And we have a first dead corpse in the town. Excuse me, what's your name? And would you like to say greetings to your friends and family? No? Well, screw you! You died at the age of 18. Oh my god, there's so much info about those guys. Look. How they survived the bombs. Was away at sea when bombs. Okay, favorite color, gray. Favorite pre-war song, paid in full, Eric B. and something. Favorite thing about life now, working with their hands. You sure about that? Surgery without anesthetics. Ooh. Okay. Job before the war, unemployed. My god, this is so much info. Okay, I need to put some people over here to work. So we got the food, we have water, but I think we're actually gonna need more food. So I'm not gonna build another greenhouse because I don't have the resources. Okay, so since my guy is such a fast runner, I'm gonna send him over here. and pray to the gods of salvation, savage and scavengery that I will be actually able to find something. You gotta go fast! You gotta go quick! If Sonic the Hedgehog was actually surviving an apocalypse, then this is how he would look like. He would be dressed in red and he would be running like shit! Good thing I'm finding shitloads of salvage masonry over here. There we go. Okay, right. We're setting the first food. We're setting the first water. My leader is coming back with resources. Awesome! Good job, man. Okay, see. Right. The stock is currently 34 on 16, which is great. Which is awesome. Don't no longer focus on this thing. We don't have water. We don't have food, which is great. Which is awesome as well. Yes, like on my day at the office. Probably a lot more of our people gonna die. So basically, this works like in Deprived. So that means that the dead corpses in the town will actually like rot and they will bring plague to your town. So you kind of like need to prevent that thing from happening. So the best thing to do is to build a crematory. And you basically build this thing, and the idea is that, well, you basically burn the dead corpses away. So I'm gonna build you maybe like this. It's a little bit too close to town to my liking, but you know, let's just build this thing and we have to deal with the dead corpses around. Also, just as in the brief, there's a thing called the latrine. So they won't shit themselves. You have to build this thing somewhere. Let's build you maybe next to the warehouse. Just saying. Maybe I can rotate you. Come on, build this thing. There you go, thank you. So you won't shit yourself in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Yay! Yeah, they built the latrines. Oh my god, this thing is disgusting. Oh, you can actually see inside. What? That's so bad. That's so bad on so many different levels. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, game. Alright, so people are still dropping dead around, which is lovely. Let's see what else we could try to do over here. Okay, I have 2 greenhouses. I have 1 scavenge camp. I have the how do we call this thing? The dew collectors, whatever thing. So I should be getting some food very soon. Okay, this one just finished its production, I believe. So that means I should get some food. Don't see any food yet. Okay, you guys gonna work here and you're gonna try to dispose of the dead corpses. What else we need to establish so the people will stop dropping dead like crazy? Housing? Probably. But first things first, there are more important things on the matter. So, we've got solved the water problem. Let's assume we have solved the food problem. Medical healthcare probably is gonna be the next one. So, I got the crematory, I got the latrines. So maybe let's build the first aid tent. And I'm gonna build you somewhere here actually. Maybe here? Maybe here? I don't know, maybe like build you... Actually no, wait, we also kinda need to build a town hall. I kinda forgot about that thing. There it is, town hall. The town hall is where all laws and punishments are set. You can also see vital statistics on your population here. The workers who arrest criminals. Okay, so I kinda like need that thing. It's so cozy! Okay, I'm gonna build you a little bit further away from the shitholes. So you're gonna get built maybe here. Underneath the sacred tree. Yeah, that's like a good idea. Build you over here. And next to you, you're gonna build the... We're gonna not build the first aid tent because I don't have resources. Well, that's just lovely. How much space do I have? 47 and 60. Okay. So this is like a good idea to start to search for more resources and build another storage house. Let's see. Where I could try to send my Speedy Gonzales. Here. Yeah. It has lumber, so it should be fine. Send the guy over here and try to salvage some lumber. Because we kinda like need lumber to build another storehouse. So I won't get supplies blocked and I'll be able actually like to keep progressing with the town. Okay, what he's gonna find? Come on. Come on. Lumber. Yeah. More lumber. Yeah. More lumber. Oh yeah, baby. I love this view. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, pause the game. Move all the way back. all the way back to here and tell you guys to drop off those things over here. Okay, the town hall is ready. Give me a moment. First things first. I need to set up probably like somebody to work here. Maybe not. Okay, there you go. Okay, employ workers. Now, what's this thing? Issues. Okay. Murder. We've caught a citizen killing a man, woman and children. The killers claim it was in self-defense. Or for the good of the town. But we'll never know. Now this is the second thing about the game. Beliefs matter. The needs of your citizens matter. And also like certain events happen. So basically you have like different issues with the town that you need to try to solve, right? You need to either permit it or punish it or severely punishment the different issues. So this kind of like works like in Frostpunk, more or less. So you get like the murder thingy, for example, right? So you get the issue here. The game tells you like what happened, yada yada yada. And then you have like two options. You can either try to execute the guy. You can try to put him to prison, to long prison. You can try to encourage this thing, or you can try to tolerate this thing. Each one of those decisions will matter and will change the way that the citizens in your town will behave because of this. So, okay, he killed somebody. We don't like this thing, so I want this guy to get executed, okay? And any future issues like this, they're gonna go straight on the hanging rope. So I need to build the punishment center. Okay. That's like another issue. I can build that thing if I could only find you. There it is. Punishment center. Alright. So I'm gonna build this thing. Maybe here. Right at you. So everybody can see how we are hunting people who don't deserve to live. This is honestly the fastest running leader in the wastelands. You're gonna run fast. If you want to take hiking, you better don't run with this guy. Honestly, what in the shit he's eating? And also he's building this structure like crazy. One-man army, guys. One-man army. Alright, so the thing is getting built. Setting slowly, let's slow down the game. So basically, let's see about the descriptions of the buildings I have just built. The dew collectors basically gathers dew from the air and fog vipers. It may take a long time for the tank to fill, but there will be plenty to go around when the time comes. Then we have built the greenhouse, which is attempt to cultivate the fresh fruit. Yada yada yada, you get the idea. Let's see, the other thing. We have built the crematory. Working in pairs, employees at the crematory will pick up corpses and carry them back to burnt. Burning dead bodies helps keep your town plague free. Latrines. Without latrines, citizens will be forced to urinate and defecate in the streets. This will cause diseases and eventually diarrhea. One of the biggest killers in the third world countries. Yeah, you couldn't provide clean sanitation for 25 people. Oh! Okay, build more latrines to increase the coverage. Alright. So I'm supposed to build this thing next to you? Let's try to. Too bad I cannot squeeze you next to it, like literally next to it. Put you over here. Right, the punishment center is ready. So let's put some employees over here. And now, you go to the murder thingy, you pick execution, and you pick judge, okay? So, executing those who committed the issue, but the thing is, there's like a side effect every single time, and that means that innocent people can be executed as well. We don't know when you last checked your enforcers, but they aren't the smartest bunch. It's only a matter of time until they mess up and arrest an innocent citizen for a crime they didn't commit. I hope you can live with that. Dude, I'm the fastest man around. I can just run away if needed. Yeah. Murder resolved. Execution encaded. Okay. So that means next motherfucker who commits a murder in our town will get executed right over here. Just like that. Messenger arrives. While you hard at work, a small group of strangers enters the town. You've seen many unusual people since leaving the bunker, but this group stands out. The other citizens seem nervous of them and keep their distance. It appears the strangers are slavers. As the ice lights have been removed and their wrists are shackled together, yet they appear confident, even arrogant. They claim to be the voice of the true ruler and tell you, this is not your land. The true ruler of the area has one law. All settlements that seek to grow above 200 souls or last a full 3 years will be considered a threat. They must submit. This is all they will tell you. You try to invite them in, but they simply walk back into the wasteland and fade away. You people are alarmed. There have been rumors of a tenant of there, far away. Perhaps you'll meet this person one day. Yeah, I'm gonna meet him, and the first thing he'll see from me is a bullet between his eyes. And I'm gonna laugh. A lot. Okay, steady and slowly, a little community is like actually progressing. So, the need for water have been met. The need for food is stable. It's like not moving. So I kind of like wonder how many food I'm actually like making in this thing. Let's see. Okay, I still have a little bit of food, which is okay. We can live with this thing. Medical care. Well, we've got 2 latrines, and I didn't build the first aid tent. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna have to build you somewhere here. Okay, I'm gonna build you next to the town hall, maybe. Like this. Maybe actually I'm gonna rotate you. Like this. There you go. Okay, so that's gonna be this thing. Housing. Done nothing towards this. No houses have been built, so I hope you guys love to sleep under the skies. And entertainment is not moving at all as well. So that's like another issue. So yeah, I think for now, the town is progressing quite nicely, right? We don't have any issues. We have kind of like a lot of places to scavenge around, I believe. Like there's shitloads of little ruins. So maybe, just maybe, we'll have to meet all of the goals before we're gonna run out of resources. I'm hoping that the developers are actually considering to put more buildings in the future, such as let's say like a machinery or iron mine or like woodworks or something like that, because I don't believe in a post-apocalyptic like society things like that would like disappear. We could like, for example, try to find like an abandoned mine or like an abandoned mine town, like let's say Broken Hills from Fallout 2 that eventually have been rebuilt. I mean, chopping down wood is like the basic of basics, right? So people, I think, could figure out that thing as well. There's water over here, so maybe we could try to get like some fishing huts, like place it on the side over here, and like try to get some fishes out of that thing. Anything else? Yeah, the game shows like a lot of promises. I really look forward into that. So I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna try to do next, but the next episode is gonna be us trying to maybe expand and get more people to live in the town. I don't know, gonna say about that thing, but that's gonna be the thing that's gonna happen in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please subscribe a lot. Up to y'all in the next video.